Attaché of Indonesian Embassy, Professor IANI, the Associate Dean of the Graduate School, Professor Helen McCarthy, Supervisor, teachers and staff of Queen's University Belfast and Ulster University, the representative of PPI UK, and all distinguished guests and audience of Art Indonesia 4.0. Ladies and gentlemen, Art Indonesia is an annual event that is dedicated by Indonesian students that is studying in Northern Ireland. This event aims to promote Indonesian heritage and culture to the international society through art performance and to flourish the relationship between Indonesian and international society. This annual event is organized by the Indonesian Student Association and supported by the Indonesian Association in Northern Ireland, or IANI, which is the Indonesian people staying in the region of Northern Ireland. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to outline briefly the course of the opening ceremony today. Firstly, we will sing Indonesian national anthem. Secondly, welcoming remarks, as well as having this event to be officially opened, and the last one, of course, the performance. So, ladies and gentlemen, singing national anthem of Indonesia, Indonesia Raya. You may all rise. Ladies and gentlemen, the warmest welcome from the Indonesian Student Association in Belfast will be delivered by the President of PPI Belfast, Azam David Saifullah, please.
Thank you very much for your time, and I cannot thank you enough for everyone that come here, like exactly 1:30. And we're going to just start at 1:30, and we would like to say thank you and welcome to Professor IANI as the Attaché of Education and also Cultural of Indonesian Embassy. And we cannot thank you enough for everyone that come to be here and now watching us, the Art Indonesia 4.0. This is an annual event of Indonesian Student Society. And we would like also have Professor Helen McCarthy to be here, but it's gonna be a little bit later. And also we cannot thank you enough for everyone that support this event, from Indonesian Embassy, the Cultural and also Education Attaché of Indonesian Embassy, and also QUB that support us, like fully support us, so that this event is happening today. And also we would like to say thank for Eureka. We cannot thank you enough for you. Your help is very much to this event, and I cannot thank you enough for all of the committee members that worked really hard for months and months to prepare this event. We would like also, I don't know, I just cannot thank you enough for today's event. I hope you all enjoy. I hope you all like having fun. And don't forget, after this event, don't forget to bring the takeout thingy so that you can enjoy at your work day. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to have the Education and Culture Attaché of Indonesian Embassy here with us, and to welcome all of the audience and also officially open the Art Indonesia 4.0, following by sounding the gong instrument. Please join me in welcoming the Indonesian Ambassador, Professor E. Aminuddin Aziz.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I'd like to thank the Indonesian Association, Student Association here in Belfast for inviting me to represent the Embassy of the Republic of Indonesia in London. To be honest, this is not my first time I come to Belfast. This is my 5th or 6th time I come to Belfast, but this is the first time that I attend the event organized by the student. And since my arrival in 2016, I have always promised the Students Association that I would one day attend the event organized by the Indonesian Student Association. And even when I have booked a flight a week ago, last night I was so worried because of the storm. I was informed by the airline that my flight might be affected. What does that mean? I said, that means it might be cancelled. Or if that's cancelled, then I would not be able to come to Belfast. And the officer said, how about if we postpone until Sunday? I said, Sunday is over because the event is for Saturday afternoon. But luckily, this morning there was no storm anymore, and I could fly safely and arrive safely here in Belfast. So thanks for that. Secondly, I'd like to express our gratitude, our thanks to, of course, the Indonesian Student Association for organizing the event that I have heard that it is always a big success if there is an event organized by the PPI Belfast. The very first event that was held in 2016, it was attended by hundreds of people, and it was named as a good example of how the collaboration between Indonesian Student Associations and the universities here have been very successful. And at this moment, I'd like to express our gratitude, our thanks, our appreciation to representatives of the universities from QUB and also from university for supporting our students here. I know that there are not many Indonesian students here, probably around 50 at the moment, but 50 is better rather than none. So the decrease in the number of Indonesian students coming to anywhere in the world, not only to the UK, but also to the United States, to Australia, to Japan, to anywhere, just because of the policy from the government, where the government has reduced the number of Indonesian students learning or studying in overseas just because of the new policy that will invite more overseas universities to invest in Indonesia. And for the very first time, the government has allowed universities from overseas to establish completely campuses in Indonesia, and this will begin very shortly. Probably in June or July, the campus has been there in Jakarta, and this is a very strong move made by the Indonesian government in regard to the policy of making Indonesia a good example also for overseas universities to work together with the local universities. And finally, this is very Indonesian, that the committee has asked me to hit the goal. This is completely Indonesian way of opening the ceremony, and because I have attended so many events in the UK, and it's only in Indonesian style that we hit the goal. So without further ado, I'd like to officially say that the event Art Indonesia 4.1 or 4.0? Zero. Is it 0? Oh, that's 1, I think. Okay, Art Indonesia 4.0 is officially opened. Thank you very much and enjoy the performances.
Ladies and gentlemen, Queen's University Belfast, through the International Office, fully support this annual event. And through this mutual collaboration, we gather lots of opportunity by working together as well as sharing ideas and energy. Now we are inviting the Associate Dean of the Graduate School to deliver the welcoming speech. Please join with me in welcoming Professor Helen McCarthy. Please.
Selamat datang. Professor Ahmadin Aziz, distinguished guests, organizing members of PPI and IANI, ladies and gentlemen, you're very welcome. It's a sincere honour to be invited to speak briefly at the 4th annual celebration of Indonesian culture in Belfast. On behalf of Queen's, I would personally like to thank all of those involved in organising this event. We can only imagine how many hours, how much time and effort it has taken, and how much you have committed to the performances that we're about to see this afternoon. Being asked to speak at this event does mean a lot to me. I have personally visited Indonesia on 2 occasions, and there will be another trip planned in the near future. And actually, the Dean of the Graduate School, Professor Margaret Topping, is actually just flying back from being in Indonesia over the past week. I've spoken to her several times over the course of this week, and I know that she has been blown away by the hospitality, the warmth, and the culture that she experienced there. I'm also aware that our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Ian Greer, will be attending Indonesia later this year as well. So this is a country that Queen's University Belfast is deeply committed to. Now you may ask the question, why, for students from Indonesia, would they come and study at Queen's? Queen's is home to 3,000 international students, representing more than 100 countries globally. We are honoured to have these students on our campus. Diversity and culture greatly enrich the lives of those here in Northern Ireland and throughout the world. We cannot even imagine a campus without such a rich contribution, and particularly from our much-loved Indonesian students. There are currently 59 Indonesians pursuing their studies across Queen's University in a wide range of programmes, and the student body continues to grow. It certainly feels like there are more than 59 students currently studying at Queen's. Now, we know the theme of this year's event is Wonderful Indonesia, showcasing the beauty of Indonesian culture. You collectively represent different regions, and there are many regions in Indonesia, cultures and ethnicities, from many different areas of your country. Certainly, from every experience that we have had, you do your country proud, and you uphold your national motto, unity in diversity. We could not be more proud to have you in our university and indeed in our city. There is something very special about Indonesia and its people. There is a clear sense of social responsibility to improve the world in which we live and which we progress. In fact, only in November I was asked to speak at a conference in Indonesia where the topic was about biopharmaceutics and how can we improve upon what we have today. The culture constantly strives to improve, and we should and we will learn so much from you. Queen's is ranked 173 in the world according to the QS World Rankings, and it offers a world-class education to our students. Our students matter. It's not just another body within Queen's, but we actively care about our students. We want to train up the future leaders of society. For example, the fourth industrial revolution. We don't know what technology will require tomorrow, but we want to train our students in such areas that they can adapt and be ready for that next revolution. We also want our students to go on and have societal impact. How can they improve the world globally? The academic and international office started to engage with Indonesia in 2015, and we currently have work with Indonesian institutions both in the fields of health, education and science. But as well as a world-class education, you may get a little bit more when you come to Belfast than you expected. This is the case with two of our recent alumni, Ismet and Rika, who met in Queen's University Belfast and have recently introduced their baby boy to the world. You should be incredibly proud of your values that your Indonesian education has imparted to you. Your strong sense of social responsibility, your infectious enthusiasm, and your desire to share your culture. Thank you for letting us get to know your country through you here in Belfast. It is sincerely a great privilege for all of us. I personally am a professor of nanomedicine in the School of Pharmacy here at Queen's University, and I am very fortunate because I currently have an Indonesian research student, Munir. And every day we learn something new from the values and the culture that you bring. After visiting your country and tasting many of your flavours, I now understand why many of you carry packets of sambal when you travel across the world. We look forward very much to today's programme, and I hope you all have a wonderful event and thoroughly enjoy your time here in Belfast. Terima kasih, thank you.
There's a token of appreciation from Queen's University Belfast for Indonesian Embassy that will be given by Professor Helen, and we would like to ask Professor Amit to come forward to receive the token of appreciation. Ladies and gentlemen, now time for the performance. But before that, I would like to inform you that during the performance, there will be a quiz related with the performance. So please pay attention. And then we also have delicious Indonesian snacks at the end of the event. So without any further ado, this is Art Indonesia 4.0. Enjoy!
Desaline, where are you?
Hi!
Hey!
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How's your flight?
Oh my god, I feel so tired. I was stuck in plane for
So, welcome to Indonesia.
Oh yeah, I finally come to Indonesia.
So, you have arrived in Java.
Yes? Oh, it's Java?
Yeah, we are in Java, and we have a lot of culture in Java.
Oh really?
Are you interested to look around?
Of course, let's look around.
I can show you Java, shining, shimmering, splendid.
Okay, stop. I love your voice, but I can't wait to look around. So what are you going to show me then?
So in Java, we have a lot of traditional dances, and what I like the most in Java is the unique musical instruments.
Musical instruments? What is the name of the musical instrument?
Have you ever heard of gamelan?
No, it's my first time to hear that.
So I'll show you what gamelan is after this. So maybe we should go to Java now.
Yes, okay.
Wait.
What?
Before we go, do you see any police around?
Police?
Yeah? No, right?
Yeah.
No, because it's good that there's no police, because I'm gonna steal your heart.
Okay.
Okay, I think we should go check out Java now.